Hi, so the topic this week is I stay home because, first I have to tell you, I have a scratched cornea, so my eyelid might look a little funny. It hurt so bad. We were at the McDonald's, actually. Don't go to McDonald's. Bad McDonald's. They gave these lightsabers as toys. So it's like this sharp little dagger that lights up. And it's like, hey, let's give it to kids and have them run around and play with sharp little daggers. Yay, McDonald's. So I was picking up my daughter and she shoved it in my eye. It was an accident. But it hurt really bad, and I ended up I'm getting drops and salve and morphine. They gave me morphine, and that was Monday. Today's Friday. Starting to feel better. The morphine made me throw up. I've had a really bad week. Okay, I stay home because, okay, I'm going to give you a sob story, but it's not really a sob story. I'm not feeling sorry for myself or anything. I had an okay childhood in that, no one beat me, so that was cool. But I was really lonely. My parents were divorced. I lived in the country with my mom and my stepdad, and they both worked like insane hours. And it was too far to walk to any friend's house because it was 20 minutes out of town. So I was really, really lonely. When my mom came home, she worked in the factory. It was hot. She was tired. She was on her feet all day. She was like, Mommy needs alone time. Go away. And I was like that spazzy kid that needed like tons of attention. So I really don't blame her because she was like, get away from me. And she'd get me like a bunch of snacks and put me in front of the TV. I was a fat kid. Could you imagine why? I wonder why. Anyways, so I'd watch TV and then she'd bring me my supper. She wouldn't eat with me because she'd wait for my stepdad at like 10 o'clock at night, and then I'd put myself to bed. It was really quite horrible, actually. Now that I'm a parent looking back at it, I'm like, oh my god, I feel so bad for myself. I want to go back in time and give myself a hug. But I was really, really lonely, and of course, I rebelled because I was spazzy and needed attention, but I didn't get attention because my parents were really tired and worked all the time, and it was exhausting. So I started getting it from friends, and then I did like really bad things, and I became like this horrible, horrible person. And I continued being that horrible person until about 20. Horrible. Like, the fact that I'm alive today is a miracle. And, yeah, so I slowly kind of pulled myself out of the gutter and then met this wonderful man, and then we had Isabel, and I decided, and I have no idea how to be a parent, but I'm going to do the opposite of everything that my parents did, which means stay home, because they worked all the time. All they did was work. Their whole life was work, and I was like, I ain't working if I'm going to be a mom. I'm going to devote my time to my kids, and I also didn't want them to be lonely and to bring in some money. I decided to have daycare kids, because it was like the best of both worlds. They had friends, we had a little bit extra money. It's a sacrifice, though. We don't make a lot of money. One of our biggest sacrifices is no vehicle. I am stuck here because we have one vehicle. I can't go anywhere during the day. And that's okay though, because where am I going to go with 4 kids anyways? So we save on the insurance, we save on the gas, we save on car payments, all that stuff. One vehicle. Way to go if you're a stay-at-home mom. It's the sacrifices. We also have no life. That's a sacrifice. We don't go anywhere. We don't do anything. We just, do free stuff or kind of hang out as a family. We have no bad habits, no smoking, no drinking, no gambling, scratch tickets. That's all expensive shit. We can't afford to have those type of habits. But it's good. So, yeah. That's why I stay home, because I just want to do the opposite of whatever my parents did, and hope and pray to God that they don't turn out like I did. Or I will die. But we'll see. Maybe it's hereditary. Maybe it had nothing to do with my upbringing. But that's why I stay home. So I can do the opposite. See you next time.